welcome to the 1987 National League New York Met replay as it's April 15th, 1987, and Jacob Degrom is going to make his second start of the year as he takes on former New York Yankee Joe Cowley. That's right, if you've been watching this replay, we've been entering Jacob Degrom into this Met roster in 1987 because of the devastating injuries this Met team's going to face to help kind of soothe their way and see if they can beat the Cardinals into the next level. Well, so far, as you're looking at it, the Mets are in first place in the NL East. They're 6-1, losing last time to the Phillies. The Phillies are 4-4. They're 2.5 back. But the Cardinals are right on the Mets. They're 6-2, and they're 1/2 game back. Over in the American League, Milwaukee Brewers are 7-2. Remember, this is a team that took off in the American League East in 1987. They're 9-0 at one point. And in NAL West, the Kansas City Royals are tied with Oakland for first place, with Texas and Seattle of all teams 1 game back. In the NL West, the Houston Astros are in first place, 6-3. They're a half game in front of the Braves and Padres. As you look at the National League leading hitters, the Mets and the pitching staffs at 2.47 ERA, that is tops in Major League Baseball, while the Philadelphia Phillies come in 4th from last, 5.02, and today doesn't seem to make it easier as Joe Cowley's card is pretty awful, and for him to get out of this game is going to be a miracle in its own when you see it. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Mets are both around the middle of the pack in hitting. The Phillies are hitting 261 while the Mets are hitting 259. Let's get to baseball and let's get to the vet. As today, the New York Mets take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Again, we'll use the ball roller today. We'll let the computer run the Philadelphia Phillies like they see fit. Any questions, we'll pull them up. So we'll go ahead and put the Phillies on there, dice mode. We're all set, and we're about ready for first pitch. Phillies defensively will be Chris James, Milt Thompson, and Glenn Wilson, followed by Schmidt, Jeltz, Samuel, and Hayes. Behind the plate is Lance Parrish, and on the mound is Joe Cowley, his second start of the year. He's 0-1, 16.62 ERA. He's given up 7 hits, 4 innings, 6 walks, and a strikeout. Here we go. Len Dykstra leads off for the Mets. Dykstra hitting .333, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 21 at-bats. Parrish sets the sign. Cowley looks on, and here's the first pitch. That's going to be a 3-6 to Dykstra, fly ball right field. And oops, got to change the dice mode and take off the batted ball. 2-3's a ground ball to short. Jeltz throws him out, 1 away. That works. All right, well, let's put on the dice mode here. So dice will be rolled manually, and let's see, and then split cards will be inputted manually. Wow, we have to make sure all these things are set up well, and then let's put on the game preferences and take off the flight of ball. Everything else should be the same. So here's Backman hitting .263, no homers, 4 RBIs. Cowley looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5-7, and there is a rope to right field. That could be trouble. That's Cowley's card for you. Triple 1-10. It's a double. Ooh, Backman doubles off the wall, and he's on second with a double with 1 out. Here's the first baseman, Keith Hernandez, .357, 1 homer, 9 RBIs. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. Backman takes a pretty aggressive lead off. Let's see what they do with them here. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-4 fly ball right field. That's Glenn Wilson. He has one of the strongest arms in the National League. Backman will have to hold. There's 2 outs. Here's Strawberry hitting .333, 3 homers and 5 runs batted in. So runner on second with 2 outs. Parrish puts down the sign. Cowley looks in. Here is the pitch to Strawberry. And it's going to be a 3-9 and a walk to Strawberry, makes it first and second. So the Mets have runners at first and second. Here's the left fielder, Kevin McReynolds, hitting .231, has a homer and 5 RBIs. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a 2 on 11 fly ball right field. That is Wilson makes the catch. And the Mets come up out of here with nothing. We go to the bottom of this first. No score. So for the Mets defensively, McReynolds in left, Dykstra in center, and Strawberry in right, Johnson at third, Santana at short, Backman at second, Hernandez at first. Behind the plate is Gary Carter. On the mound is Jacob Degrom. His second start of the year. His first start, he was a no decision. 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. And he gave up 1 home run. So here's Samuel. He'll lead off. He's hitting .436, 3 homers, and 10 runs batted in. Carter sets the target. Degrom with the pitch. It's going to be a 2-4. Single 1 to 13. That's a 9. That's a base hit for Samuel. So Samuel is on. Excellent speed. And that could be trouble for Degrom. He's still having problems holding runners on. Let's see what Samuel does. We'll see if he goes. And they are going to... Oh, he couldn't get the lead. Let's see if they still go for it here. Yes, they will go for the lead. Here comes the throw. No, he threw him out. What a throw by Carter. Carter throws it down. Backman applies the tag. 1 away. So Carter's amazing throw gets Degrom out of that one. Carter came up fast and threw a strike to Backman for the first out. Here's Milt Thompson, 345, no homers, 4 RBIs. Carter sets the target. Jacob Degrom looks in and gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-7. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Degrom. His first K of the day. And now here's the first baseman, Von Hayes, hitting .286. No homers, 7 RBIs. Degrom gets a sign from Carter. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-9. That's a deep drive down the right field line. This could be trouble. And Strawberry makes the catch. Oh, it's a double, actually. It's a double off the wall. Strawberry cannot field it. Hayes on the second, and he's there with 2 outs. And now here's Michael Jack Schmidt hitting .281, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Carter sets the target. Degrom working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a 2-5, and that could be trouble. That's deep drive to left field. That's going off the top of the wall. Home run 1 to 14, rolls to 18. Hayes scores, and the Phillies lead 1-0. So Schmidt misses a home run, hits it off the top of the wall. And now with 2 outs, a runner on second, here is Lance Parrish. Parrish so far in the season, .241, home run, 4 RBIs. Carter sets the target. Degrom from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-5, and that is a rope to left field. That could be trouble. That's off the top of the wall. Hits on the top of the wall. I mean, Schmidt will score, and Parrish will go in the second with a double. Home run 1 to 5, a double for a 9. So back-to-back doubles, the 3rd to 4th hit of the inning. Phillies lead 2-0, and here's Glenn Wilson. Wilson comes up hitting .154, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Carter sets the target. Degrom going to get hit hard here in this inning. Here's the pitch. It's a 1-8, ground ball to short. That should be an easy play for Santana. Throws him out and ends the inning. The Phillies get 2 runs on 4 hits. We go to the top of the second. 2-0 Phils. The good thing is the Phillies are pitching Joe Cowley, and they're eventually going to get to his card. Here's Gary Carter. He's hitting .115, 2 homers, 15 RBIs. Cowley looks in, gets the sign, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-9, and that is a drive to deep left field. Back goes James, makes the catch. Oh, my goodness. Ballpark home run, 1 to 6, roll to 12. So Carter just did not get enough on the bat and the ball. He almost barreled it perfectly. Here's Howard Johnson. Hojo, .273, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-5 and a walk. Now let's see. Some of these Mets can run. So let's see. It should be a +3. So he should be able to get a good lead on it. Let's see if he gets it or not. And he doesn't get the lead, but he's still going to try to steal. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Stolen base, Howard Johnson. So Howard Johnson with one out now in scoring position. Here's Rafael Santana. Degrom on deck. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-10. That's a single. 1-19. That's a 7. Base hit, Santana. So Santana gets a base hit. 1-19 single. A 7 gets the base hit. So that'll force Howard Johnson a third. First and third with one out. Here's Jacob Degrom. So Degrom comes in. One away. First and third. Parrish sets the target. Cowley working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Degrom. 1-7 struck him out, and Degrom is struck out by Cowley. 2 away. And now here's Lenny Dykstra. Can Dykstra get the big blow against Cowley? First and third, 2 outs. Parrish sets up shot, puts down the sign. Cowley looks in. Here's the pitch. First and third, 2 outs. 3-9 ground ball down the second, unbelievably. Picked up by Samuel, throws him out, and the Mets strand 2. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left at the end of an inning and a half. 2-0 Phils. Chris James will lead off. He's hitting .294, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Carter sets the target. Degrom looks in, gets the sign, and here's the pitch. That'll be a 5-8 ground ball, second base. He hits it at Backman. Backman is at 313. Here's the roll. It's a 9. He feels it well on an 8 and makes the play. 1 away. 1 out here in the second. Here's Steve Jeltz. Jeltz hitting .207. No homers, 2 ribbies. Carter sets the target. Degrom with the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-11 fly ball right field. That's Darrell. He is a 2E9. Let's see if Strawberry makes the play or not. Here comes the catch. It's an 8. He should come up with it. On the errors, an 11. Oh, he dropped the ball. Strawberry dropped the ball in his glove, and Jeltz takes second. The Mets had problems defensively in Game 1 of this series. And now here's Joe Cowley. So runner on second, 1 out. Let's see if Cowley bunts or not. And they don't. They're going to let him swing away. Carter sets the target. Degrom from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-4 fly ball center field. He hit it at Dykstra. Dykstra's a 2E5. Let's see if he makes this play. And it's an 18. It's a shallow fly ball. No advancement. On 11 makes the catch. So with 2 outs, top of the order for Samuel. Definitely, he is a little bit clutch. He gets 2 hits where there have been outs. That's surprising of a guy like Samuel, who usually does not fare well. He usually strikes out a ton, doesn't put contact. But this was season he had double figures and doubles, triples, home runs, had 100 RBIs, and stole 35 bases. Carter sets the target. Degrom from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Samuel. 4-8. Got him on strikes. Got him looking. So the Phils, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. At the end of 2, 2-0 Met, 2-0 Phils. And now for the Mets, it'll be Wally Backman, Keith Hernandez, and Darrell Strawberry. So here's Backman. Doubled his first time up. Parrish sets the target. Cowley looks in and gets the sign. And here's the pitch. 4-7 to a lefty, and there's a walk. That's been Cowley's bugaboos, those walks. Backman's on. He's going to get a chance to steal. Let's see what he gets. He takes the lead. Does he get a good lead? He gets the second base. So Parrish pumped, but there was no throws. That's a stolen base for Backman. He's on at second with no outs, and here's Keith Hernandez. Hernandez flied out his first time up. Cowley working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-8. That is a drive, a deep right field. Way back goes Wilson off the top of the wall. That will score Backman from second. It's a double for Hernandez, and the Mets are on the board. So RBI double Keith Hernandez. That was a home run 1-11. Double otherwise, and it's a double for Hernandez. So 2-1 Phillies here in the third for Darryl Strawberry. Walked his first time up. He sets in. Parrish sets the side. Here's the pitch from Cowley. It's a 2. It's a 7. It's a 1-3 triple, and he rolled a 4. Nice running, diving catch by Glenn Wilson. Hernandez will have to hold. Wow, what a catch by Wilson. And that's the first out. Here's Kevin Mack. Mack is 0 for 1. He flied out his first time up. Cowley working from the stretch. Runner on second, 1 out. They're holding Hernandez. Here's the pitch. 6-6, and that's a base hit. Base hit for Kevin McReynolds. 6-6. Double 1-5. It's a 6. It's a single 2 stars. Hernandez should score, and he does, and it is 2-2. RBI single for McReynolds. So it's a 2-2 ball game. 1 out in the third. Now let's see, McReynolds can now steal. He'll see if he can take the extra base. He's 1-12, didn't get the lead. He's still going to try to steal. He gets a good one. Here he goes. Got it. Stolen base, McReynolds. So McReynolds steals second. Runner on second, 1 out. Taking advantage of that high leg kick by Cowley. Here's Carter. 0 for 1. Flied out his last time up. We have a 2-2 score. 1 out in the third. McReynolds the go-ahead runner at second. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-4, and he walks Carter. So Carter walks, and the Mets continue the inning. 2 on and 1 out, and now here's Howard Johnson. Walked his first time up. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch, and the pitch. 3-9, ground ball softly to third. Only play is going to be the second, gets Carter, but Johnson beats the relay. First and third, 2 outs for Santana. Again, Howard Johnson's going to try to steal second. Let's see if Johnson's got reservations again. Does he get a stolen base? He doesn't get the lead, but he's still going to try it on a 70%. Here comes the throw, not in time. Stolen base, Howard Johnson. So now the Mets have second and third with 2 outs. Santana, the batter, as they're running roughshod on Cowley here. Second and third, 2 out, tie ball game. Parrish sets the target. Cowley working from the stretch. And they decide to put Santana on and pitch to Degrom. Bases loaded, 2 outs now in the third. Degrom is somebody you want to mess with. He's a good hitting pitcher. Parrish sets the target. Again, Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's a 3-6 ground ball down the third on this artificial turf. Schmidt got it. Goes across the diamond, and the Mets are done in the third. They get 2 runs. We go to the bottom of the third. Game is tied at 2. So Milt Thompson will be followed by Von Hayes and Michael Jack Schmidt. Carter sets the target. Degrom gets the sign. Here is the pitch to Milt Thompson. And that's going to be a 5-4 ground ball third base. That is Howard Johnson. He's a 427. That could be interesting. He comes up. He cannot make the initial play on a 10. No error and an infield hit for Thompson. So Thompson's on board. Let's see if he tries a steal on the Mets here. And he could not get the lead, but he'll still be at an 80%. Let's see if they go for it. He will. He'll go for the lead. 1-16. Here's the throw. Not in time. Stolen base, Milt Thompson. He stole that one directly on Jacob Degrom. Runner on second. No outs here. Bottom of the third. Von Hayes 1 for 1. A double was last time up. Carter sets the target. Degrom looks in from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-6. Is a single to center field, Von Hayes. Milt Thompson should score from second on this. He's a 1-15. They're going to try to throw home. Here comes the throw home. Here comes the throw. It is not in time. It was up the line. Thompson scores. Hayes moves to second. So the Phillies take a 3-2 lead. No outs here in the third. Here's Michael Jack Schmidt. Doubled his last time up. Carter sets the target now. Degrom working from the stretch. And, Hayes was looking for a lead. So now Hayes takes the lead off second. Carter again places the signs down. Degrom from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-6 is a home run. 1-6. That ball's deep to left field. Back goes Reynolds. Looks up. Gone. Goodbye. Michael Jack Schmidt on a 1-6 ballpark home run. Rolled a 2. So Michael Jack Schmidt touches them all, and the Phillies lead it 5-2. So Degrom finally put one up in the eyes, and Schmidt hit it long and far and gone. 5-2 Phils here, bottom of the third, no outs. Carter sets the target. Degrom looks in, gets the sign. 1-8 and struck him out. Big strikeout for Degrom. First out here in the third. So now here is Glenn Wilson. It's grounded out his first time up. Degrom looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5-8, ground ball second. That is Backman. Backman is a solid 3-13. He fields it, comes up and throws on a 9. Then on a 12, no error, makes the play. 2 outs. So now here's Chris James. James has grounded out his first time up. Degrom gets a sign from Carter. Here's the big windup and delivery. 3-9, ground ball to short. That is Santana. Throws him out. And the Phillies end the third. But they score 3. We go to the top of the fourth. It's 5-2 Phils. So now Dykstra, Backman, Hernandez. As these 87 Phillies are really starting to hit the ball. So Paris sets down the signs. Joe Cowley in his 4th inning of work. Here's the pitch to Dykstra. And that's going to be a 5-6. That's a single 1-8. It's a 13. So Dykstra is retired. Good play by Samuel. Throws it to Hayes for out number 1. Oops, wait a minute. 5. We'll try it again. Oh, it's a 5-6. Ooh. So it's a 5-6. It's a ground ball C, so 5-8 will be this, and then no error, 1 away. Dykstra retired. Here is Backman. Backman 1 for 1, doubled and a walk. Again, Backman sits up there, waits. A little punch and Judy type hitter. Parrish sets the target. Cowley looks in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-9 single for Backman. So Backman's on again. They're trailing by 3. Let's see if Backman tries to maybe get an extra base here. He'll see if he can try to steal second. He cannot. Here it goes. He's got to try to run. Here's the throw. Got him. Backman thrown out. So Parrish, the longtime Detroit Tiger, throws it down to Samuel, who makes the tag. 1 out. That's 2 outs in the 4th. There's Hernandez. Doubled and a run back in the 3rd. Parrish sets the target. Cowley with the windup. Here's delivery. And that's going to be a 2-8 single to center field for Hernandez. He has 2 hits in the ball game. So run first and 2 outs. It sets the tone for Darryl Strawberry. Big opportunity for Darryl to hit one here. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Strawberry. 1-9 home run. 1-6 deep fly ball right field. Back goes Wilson. He looks up and cannot get it going. Gone. Goodbye. Darryl Strawberry. Home run. 1-6 ballpark home run. Roll the 6 and it is gone. It's a 5-4 ball game. So that was Strawberry's 4th of the year. Mets pull within 1, and now here's McReynolds. So now Cowley. Parrish goes out and tries to consult Cowley a little bit. Philly bullpen starts to loosen up. Parrish sets the target. Cowley with the pitch. It's going to be a 6-8 single for Kevin McReynolds. So McReynolds singles. He's 2 for 3. Runner on first. 2 outs for Carter. Carter 0 for 1 with a walk. Parrish puts down the signs. Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a 4-7, and he walked him. And Cowley is having a lot of problems right now. 2 on and 2 outs for Howard Johnson. So now Johnson the batter. Parrish sets the signs. Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-6. Double the center field. That will tie it up. Howard Johnson doubled down the line on a 6-6 at the double center field over Thompson's head. McReynolds scored. Carter will hold, and the Mets have tied it all the way back 5-5. A 3-run fourth. And now here is Santana. One more run would tire Cowley out. Philly bullpen is starting to loosen. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. They walk Santana again for the second time to bring up Degrom. So at 2 outs, Degrom wants to make him pay. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-12 fly ball left field. Let's see, that's James. He's a 2-4. Here's the roll, a 5, makes the play on a 9, and ends the inning. The Mets leave the bases loaded. At the end of 3.5, it's 5-5 is your score. Mets 5 runs on 9 hits and an error, while the Phillies 5 runs on 7 hits. Degrom stays in the game. Carter sets the target. Degrom looks in, and here's the pitch. That will be a 5-8 on Degrom. Ground ball second base. That is Backman. He fields it hopefully smoothly this time. That's a tough play. He's got a 20. That's a nice smooth play on an 8. No error. 1 away. So Steve Jeltz retired. Here's Cowley. Let's see what they do with Cowley. Bottom of the 4th and 1 out. Do they bat? Yep, they'll bat Cowley here. So now Degrom, big windup. Carter sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cowley. 5-6 and struck him out. Big strikeout for Degrom. So that's out number 2. And now here's Samuel. He's 1 for 2. Single back in the first. Samuel digs in. Carter sets the target. Degrom with the big pitch. Here it is. 3-4 fly ball in the center field. That will be Dykstra. Makes the catch. And that's all for the Phils. 5-5. We head to the 5th. So now the point of weakness inning for Cowley. Dykstra followed by Backman and Hernandez. Parrish sets the target. Puts it down. Cowley gets the pitch. 6-6. Another 6-6 is a double for Dykstra. Doubles over the head of Thompson. Dykstra's first hit of the ball game's a lead-off double. So now here's Backman. He's 2 for 2. A double, a single, and a walk. Again, Cowley working from the stretch. Runner on second, no outs. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. 1-8 is a fly ball right field. Wilson's got it. He's got a terrific arm. Dykstra will have to hold 1 away. Here's Hernandez, 2 for 3, a double and a single. Flied out in the opening inning. Parrish sets the target. Cowley looks in, gets a sign, working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-5 and walked him. That is number 2 on his point of weakness. So now here is Strawberry. Big home run back in the 4th inning. That was RBIs number 6 and 7. Strawberry hitting 348. 1 out here in the 5th. Parrish sets the target. Cowley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-6. And it's a double to center field. He hit it again. 3rd time he's hit that. Dykstra scores. Hernandez probably won't score from first. They'll hold him, and that's it. The Mets lead 6-5, and that should be all for Joe Cowley. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out here in the 5th. Let's see who will come on. McReynolds 2 for 3 in the ball game. And it's going to be, they walk McReynolds as they keep intentionally walk people. So bases loaded, 1 out for Gary Carter. Parrish sets the target. Cowley working from the stretch, but he decided to bring in Mike Jackson. So Mike Jackson comes in, 3-10, 1 save, 4.20 during the season. During a replay, he's pitched 4 innings, 7 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 3 home runs, and a 7.36 ERA. But this is a good righty versus righty matchup. Parrish sets the target. Mike Jackson from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Big pitch from Jackson. 5-5 fly ball center field. Thompson's got it. He gets a beat on it. He gets a good throw, and Hernandez has to hold. So 2 outs in the 6th. Mets lead by 1. Howard Johnson, who's walked, hit into a force and doubled the run in a 4. Johnson still batting lefty against Jackson. Parrish sets the target. Jackson from the stretch gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 2-12, a single, 1-16. No! It is a 19. Holy cow, and Howard Johnson has been retired. He hit an outright bullet right at Samuel. Mets score 1. They strand 3, 6-5 Mets. So now, last of the 5th, Jacob Degrom in his 5th inning of work will pitch to Thompson, Hayes, and Schmidt. Thompson 1 for 2 runs scored. Carter sets the target. Degrom looks in. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-3 ground ball to short. Picked up by Santana. Throws him out for out number 1. Mets are hoping to get at least 5 or 6 good innings out of DeGrom. Hayes 2 for 2, a double and a single. Carter sets the target. DeGrom with the windup and the pitch. 3-11 ballpark single, and he gets it. A ballpark single for Von Purple Hayes. So a 4 on the 20. Hayes takes first. Runner on first, 1 out. And here's Schmitty, doubled and homered. And let's see what they do. Oh, okay, looks like Hayes was trying to get a good lead. So he's on at first. Carter sets the target. DeGrom from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Schmidt. 2-7. That's a base hit for Schmidt. 2-7, his 3rd hit of the ball game. It's a 10. It's another double for Schmidt. So that's his 3rd extra base hit, his 8th base. And now the Phillies have 2nd and 3rd, 1 out here in the 5th. Oh my goodness. So Lance Parrish, the batter. So now the Mets are going to possibly do something here with theirs right now. DeGrom, Howard Johnson last at bat. DeGrom bats 2nd this inning. They don't want to take out Howard Johnson in this case yet. Can Tuffle play 3rd? No, he cannot. So now who the Mets turn to 3rd would be Al Pedrique, which I don't really want him playing 3rd. So now that's a tough decision. You want to double switch so early in the ball game, but you know whoever you bring in probably has to give the Mets some length. So now a tough situation. 2nd and 3rd, Mets bring the infield in. Here's the sign for the DeGrom to Parrish. Parrish is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-7, struck him out. A big strikeout for DeGrom. So 2 outs in the 5th, and now here's Glenn Wilson. He's 0 for 2. So Glenn Wilson's not clutch. He loses 3 to the anti-clutch on his card. Carter sets the target. DeGrom working from the stretch. Here we go. Here's the big pitch of the ball game. 5-6. Struck him out. Big strikeout for DeGrom. He pumps his fist. And the Phillies are done in the 5th. It's 6-5 Mets. We head to the 6th. Santana and possibly a pinch hitter for DeGrom and Dykstra here in the 6th inning. Parrish sets the target. Mike Jackson still in. Here's the pitch to Santana. 6-8. Struck him out. Oh, Parrish, a nasty one on the inside corner. 1 away, and be Jacob DeGrom's turn. He's 0 for 3, but I believe he is done for the afternoon. So DeGrom is done after 5. That will mean Lee Mazzilli will get a chance. So Lee Mazzilli, one of my Mets from the 1980 replay, will now bat here. So far, Mazzilli on the replay is 0 for 3. Mazzilli, a switch hitter, batting from the left-hand side. Parrish sets the target. Jackson looks in. Here's the pitch to Mazzilli. 6-4 fly ball center field. That is Thompson. Comes and makes the catch. 2 outs in the 6th. Here's Dykstra, 1 for 4, a long double. And now Parrish sets the target. Mike Jackson with the windup. Here's delivery to Dykstra. 5-8. Got him on strikes. 2 big strikeouts for Mike Jackson. Mets are down in the 6th. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-5 Mets. So now the Mets got to be a little bit, has to do things a little bit different here. They'll send up righty switch and probably a pinch hitter for Mike Jackson. So let's see what the Mets will do. And they'll bring in Rick Aguilera. So Rick Aguilera will come in this ball game. So Ags comes in. He has an ERA of 4.50, 2 hits over 2 innings, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Carter sets the target. Aguilera looks in to Chris James. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-8. And that is a ground ball down the short. That's Santana. He's got it. Throws to the first for the first out. First out of the 6th. Mets lead 6-5. Here's Steve Jeltz. It's better against right-handed pitching in this case. Carter sets the target. Rick Aguilera looks on, gets the sign, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-3 single on the 13. That's an A. Base hit for Steve Jeltz. So Steve Jeltz gets on a ballpark single. And let's see if Jeltz got some wheels. Aguilera's a -3, so they want to steal. It's going to be a 1-10. I don't think they will. And he was trying to, oh, they're going to bring in Greg Gross. So Gross will hit for Michael Jackson. He's one of those great pinch hitters the Phillies have on the bench. So far, he's 0 for 3 on the season with a walk. So he's a left-handed hitter against Aguilera. Aguilera working from the stretch. Gets a sign to the left-handed hitting Gross. Jeltz takes the lead off. Here's the pitch. That's a 5. That's an 8. Got him on strike. Splitter by Aguilera. 2 outs. Boy, Aguilera looking strong. And now here's Sammy. Samuel is 1 for 3. Singled back in the first. Jeltz takes the lead off with 2 outs. Again, Aguilera gets a sign from Carter. He looks, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-8 single 1-4. That's a 16. Line drive to Santana to end the inning. So a good inning for Rick Aguilera. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Oh, wait a minute. What did I just have? So 6-8 is going to be a single 1-4. So let's go ahead and redo this one again. Oh, that would have tied it up somehow, probably because of an error. So let's see, let's do this again. So hang on. So it's going to be a 6-8 to Aguilera. That's going to be a single 1-4. It's a 16, and there should be an out to Santana. For the last out it is. So now a new pitcher for the Phils, Tom Hume. He'll come in and pitch for the Fighting Phils. It is 6-5 Mets here, top of the 7th. Backman followed by Hernandez and Strawberry. Lefty, lefty, lefty against a righty, Hume. Again, Hume, not one of the better pitchers they have. He's pitched 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. ERA better than we would figure at 1.50. So Hume looks in. Backman gets ready. Here is the pitch. That's going to be a 5-8, and he walked him. That has kind of been Hume's agenda. He has kind of some wild outings, so Backman's on base. They're going to be able to get a 90% chance at a steal. Let's see if Backman can get another lead. He doesn't. He'll stay at a 1-10, but still held. Hernandez 2 for 3 with a double, an RBI, and a single. Paris sets the target. Hume from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-6, fly ball right field. That's Wilson. Comes in, makes the catch for out number 1. So now here's Strawberry, 2 for 3 with a big home run. That home run came back in the 4th inning. 6 total bases for the day for Darryl. Parrish sets the target. Hume from the stretch, runner on first and one out. Here's the pitch to Strawberry. 5-12, ballpark single, 1-13. He gets the 18. Holy cow. An 18 on the roll, and Samuel was right there with a great play. So that is the second out here in the seventh. Here's McReynolds, 2 for 3 with an RBI. Single back in the third and fourth against Cowley. Walked intentionally in the fifth. Parrish sets the target. Hume looks in from the stretch. Here is the pitch to Kevin McReynolds. 2-5, ground ball shortstop. Picked up by Jeltz. Throws it across the diamond, and that's all for the Mets. Let's get up and stretch. It's 6-5, New York Mets. Thompson followed by Hayes and Schmidt. Lefty, lefty, righty here in the bottom of the seventh. Now, what do the Mets do? 6-5. They have to be careful in some cases. If they use somebody who's not normally, well, and they're going to go in, they're going to give Aguilar a quick inning, and it's going to be Randy Myers. So here comes Randy. Lefty-lefty matchup. Bottom of the seventh, 6-5 Mets. Carter sets the target. Myers looks in, and they'll pinch hit with Ron Renicky. So he'll get the turn. Renicky is 2 for 8 with an RBI. So Renicky steps up. Myers looks in. Here's a wind-up to the pinch hitter. 3-5, a double to center field for Renicky. The Phillies got something going. A pinch hit double for Ron Renicky. Runner on second, nobody out. 6-5 Mets. Here is Von Hayes, 3 for 3. He has 4 total bases of the day and an RBI. Hayes works in. Myers gets the sign from Carter. Here it is. Here's the pitch. It's going to be in 5-6. Struck him out. There's that dangerous lefty-lefty. Myers comes in deadly off the left-hander. That's 1 away in the seventh. Now with Schmidt up, followed by Parrish, both kind of deadly versus lefties. What does Myers do? So 1 out in the seventh. Do you walk Schmidt here? Schmidt so far with 8 total bases. The smart move might be to walk Schmidt and pitch to Glenn Wilson, who's more of a free swinger. And I think that's what they're going to do. Schmidt gets the intentional walk. First and second, 1 out here. Bottom of the seventh. Mets up by a run. Parrish comes up. Lots of power, though. Carter sets the target. Randy Myers looks in, and here's the pitch. 6-7, ground ball second base. Maybe Backman can turn 2. He's a 3-13. Let's see if he turns it. It's a 3. No, he doesn't. He stops the ball, unable to do anything with it. Renicky should score, and it's tied at 6. So Schmidt goes to third. Backman knocks it down. First and third, Phillies, 6-6 ball game. So now here's Glenn Wilson. Let's see what they do. Carter sets the target. Puts down the signs. Myers first and third. Corners in. Here's the pitch to Glenn Wilson on a 2-9. Popped it straight up. That's Hernandez. Calls everyone off. Parrish is going to hold 2 away. Chris James, the batter. He's 0 for 3. 3 ground outs so far. James will be followed by Jeltz. First and third, 2 outs. Myers trying to get out of this jam. Carter sets. Puts down the sign. Here's the pitch. 1-8. It's a strikeout, and Chris James is down. Phillies strand 2. We go to the 8th. 6-6. Carter followed by Johnson and Santana against Tom Hume here in the 8th. So Carter 0 for 2 and 2 walks. Hume looks in, gets the sign. 4-6 is a walk to Carter. So Carter with the big walk. He's on at first. So now what do the Mets do? Here's Johnson, 1 for 3, doubled in the 4th and run batted in. Johnson now batting left-handed against Hume. Parrish sets the target, puts in the signs. Hume working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-10, ground ball back to Hume. He gets it. He turns around and throws to the Jeltz. Back to Hayes. Double play. 2 for the price of 1. 2 outs in the 8th. Here's Santana. 1 for 2 and 2 intentional walks. Single came back in the the second inning. Santana the batter. Parrish sets a target. Hume looks in. Here's the pitch. 6-5 is up. Line drive down the first baseline, but Von Hayes is right there. 6-5 will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the eighth. It is 6-6. Mets 6 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. The Phillies 6 runs on 12 hits. Last of the eighth coming up. Steve Jeltz, followed by probably a pinch hitter for Tom Hume and Juan Samuel, as the Mets will probably go to their bullpen here in the bottom of the eighth. So Myers is probably going to be done. He will bat next inning. So now the decision is, who do you go with? With Jeltz, a pinch hitter, and then Samuel. So let's see. And they like the idea of going to this kid named Dave Cone. So Cone will come in, probably just finish the inning. He'll pitch here against Jeltz, pinch hitter, and then Samuel. So here we go. Jeltz, a switch hitter, batting from the left-hand side. Game tie at 6. Carter sets the sign. Here's the pitch by Dave Cone. 3-9 single right field by Jeltz. So Jeltz gets a base hit. And he says, hi, David Cone. That's a base hit. Cone so far in the season, 2 innings pitched and 2 hits and 2 strikeouts. Probably still a pinch hitter for Hume. I don't see him staying in the game to sacrifice. It's going to be Luis Aguayo. 1 at bat, nothing across with a walk. Carter sets the target. Dave Cone working from the stretch. Looks in. Here's the pitch to Aguayo. 5-10 is a single, 1-13. That's a 19. What a play by Santana. And David Cone makes a nice clap there as he just robbed a base hit and kept Jeltz at first. So here's Sammy. He's 1 for 4. Single back in the first. So Samuel steps in. Carter sets the target. Cone working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-7 is a single to center field. So Samuel on their base hit. Let's see what they do with Jeltz here. He's going to try to go to third. Here's the throw. Here's the play to third. It is not in time. So Samuel will go to third. Samuel goes to second, and the Phillies got second and third with 1 out. Here's Ron Renicky. So Renicky comes up, doubled his last time up. Mets bring the infield in with 1 out. Philly bullpen, probably Steve Bedrosian, is up for the Fighting Phils. Carter sets the target. Cone from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-7. Struck him out. Big strikeout by Cone. 2 away in the 8th. And now here is Von Hayes. 3 for 4. Double in the first. Single RBI in the third. Single in the 5th. And then he struck out in the 7th. Base is loaded. Oh, wait a minute. Base is loaded. I thought that was a walk. Hang on. I thought he got a strikeout there. Hang on. So that was a 4 out of 4-7. The bases are loaded with 1 out. I thought I rolled a 2-7. Alrighty, so bases loaded, 1 out. Hayes the batter. Hayes working from the Cone working from the stretch with the bases loaded, 1 out. Jeltz taking a good lead off third. Carter sets the target. Cone from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-4 catch X. That could be an issue for Carter. Carter's a 2-1, so we hope there's nothing huge making here. A 9. Ooh, it's a pass ball or pop-up. It's on a 10. Let's see if Carter makes the play. He does it. It's a pass ball. It's a pass ball. And that scores the run. Jeltz scores from third. And the Phillies lead 7-6. 1 out in the 8th. So now Hayes comes up second and third, 1 out. Carter sets. Cone looks in from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Hayes. 3-3 line drive down the first as Hernandez got it and snared it for the out number 2. And here's Schmidt. Boy, he had a game. He has had 8 total bases, 2 doubles, a home run, 3 RBIs, including intentional walk. Does he get another intentional walk with Parrish on deck? You know what? Mets are not going to let Schmidt beat him. He gets the intentional walk. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Phillies lead 7-6. Parrish 2 for 4, the double. Had an RBI double in the first. Single and RBI back in the 7th. Let's see if Cone can get the huge out he needs. Carter sets the target. Cone and the pitch. It's going to be a 6-6 single on the 12th. That's a 16, and Santana, I think, just saved a run. 6-6. And that was a 16 on the play. So a big play there by Santana. Phillies leave them loaded. Let's head to the 9th. It is 7-6 Phils. Steve Bedrosian coming out. No record, 1 save, 9 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, ERA of 3.12. This was Bedrock's big season, 40 big saves this season. So now the Mets will do what they can to get back in it. They will bat for Cone first of all, top of the 9th, down a run. Phillies 7 runs, 14 hits. The Mets 6 runs, 11 hits, and an error. So now it's going to be Mookie Wilson will bat. So Mookie grabs the bat. Will bat left-handed against Bedrosian. Here we go. So here we go. Parrish sets the target. Bedrosian with a big wind-up and delivery. 5-5 struck him out. Big high fastball by Bedrock. 1 away. Here is Lenny Dykstra. 1 for 5 with a double. Parrish sets the target. Bedrosian looks in, menacing look out of the mound there. Here comes the pitch to Dykstra. 4-8 got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bedrock. 2 outs in the 9th. The Mets are down to their last out. Here's Backman. Doubled in the 1st. Walked in the 3rd and 7th. Singled in the 4th. Flied out back in the 5th. Parrish sets the target. Here's the pitch from Bedrosian. 2-9 line drive down the 1st. Von Hayes, that is over. Phillies have won the first 2 games of the series, and the final score, Phillies 7 and the Mets 6. What a ball game if you're a baseball fan. The Phillies win it, 7 runs, 14 hits, no errors. The Mets 6 runs, 11 hits, and an error. Winning pitcher will be Tom Hume. He goes 2 innings, only giving up 2 walks. Bedrosian gets a save, 1 inning and 2 strikeouts. The loss will go to David Cone. He went 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, 2 walks. Degrom, 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned. So he got it lit up a little bit. His ERA has gone all the way up to 4.91. And big hits in the ball game. Doubles by Dykstra, Backman, Hernandez, Strawberry, Johnson, Renicky, Hayes, Schmidt had 2 doubles, and Parrish. Home runs by Strawberry, his 4th, and Schmidt, his 3rd. Big hitters of the ball game. Schmidt 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. That's the big hitter on the Phillies. Von Hayes 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. For the Mets, they had 3 guys going 2 hits. Hernandez 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, RBI. Strawberry 2 for 4, run and 3 RBIs. And then Kevin McReynolds 2 for 4, runs scored, and an RBI. Mets with 11 hits, the Phillies with 14, and the Phillies win it. The Phillies go to 5-4, the Mets drop to 6-2. That's the final score here at the Vet. The Philadelphia Phillies win again here at Chase at the Veterans Stadium. The next Met game on my schedule, not sure if it will be broadcasted or not. It will go to Friday night, so it'll be a new schedule. Bob Ojeda, soon to be put on DL, will head to Busch Stadium and take on John Tudor. So that should be a good one. That's a Friday night game. And then Saturday's game in St. Louis, it's Ron Darling against Danny Cox. And the Sunday finale, and that'll be a Sunday afternooner for the Mets and Ricards. Sid Fernandez taking on Greg Matthews. Once that is over, the Mets then will go to Pittsburgh and play the Buccos, and that'll again be Jacob Degrom making a start against Big Daddy Rick Russell, and that is going to be Monday the 20th. So I'll keep you up to date with the Mets schedule from this point on and get a game in or upload it. Otherwise, have a great night, everybody. Final score, the Phillies win it, and we'll see you again another time.